So here's the thing. I've got less than 2 hours before I go to work, and I gotta tell you the story about my day yesterday. So this is it. This is where I spend most of my waking hours, right here in this 120-year-old storage locker with no windows. So I write scripts in here, I edit videos in here, I just struggle on creative projects in here. And it was a long, dark winter. I rarely saw daylight over the last 6 months. But then yesterday happened and things just kept on happening. It was the kind of day worth telling a story about. So my work asked me to develop a series of videos called Wild Before Work. They're basically fun little adventure videos that inspire people to get out of their comfort zone, like one early morning adventure before work. So that's what I did. I got up early, I made a skateboarding video before heading to work. It was exciting as f to ride those ramps first thing in the morning. Nobody skateboards in the morning. From there, I headed to work in my studio. I had to hop on a call with my teammates who happened to be in Lisbon, Portugal. How are you guys? But it was great. We had a great conversation, and then I was able to get into like a really sweet editing workflow, working on a totally different project, but one I'm also really excited about. The editing session was going really great. Afterwards, I was even able to just grab a coffee, sit in the sun, take it all in. But here's where the day started to get really interesting. My 95-year-old neighbor, Jack Fitzgerald, took me on a 5-kilometer long bike ride. The guy's riding his bike at 95. What the heck? And this wasn't a bike ride on like the flat seawall or something like that. This was like a bike ride in full-on heads-up city traffic bicycle adventure. I still can't believe he's 95. Like, he's more active than a lot of my friends who are in their 30s. After that moment, I was like at a loss for words. Like, it was a moment of pure inspiration. So after that, I headed home to take Veronica out on like a romantic-ish date. It's not every evening, it's not even every month that the grandmother agrees to like take both kids and babysit for the full evening. And I get it, it's hard to put 2 kids to sleep at the same time. So I didn't want to waste the opportunity, and I brought my wife to basically an unforgettable dinner spot. When was the last time we went on a date? It's not the most romantic place I've ever eaten, but it's also not the least romantic place either. Okay, I get it. It was a terrible dinner spot, but I had a couple more tricks up my sleeve, just a short drive away. So we got to this like secret, illegal kind of, this really cool lookout spot, and it took a little convincing, not too much, a little convincing, and she was down with the plan.
Oh. Which means this way.
Yeah, so as long as we don't go that way.
But we're the same way.
Everything was going great. We got there before the sunset, but when we got to the top, we didn't expect to see we made it, but it's, you know, we'll keep doing our thing. So let's go that way. All those people, like, where did they come from? They brought their dogs, their yoga mats, they had cases of beer. Apparently word is out on the secret spot, and it was fine. We kept exploring, we had a great time together. We ended up watching the sunset from our own little corner of the mountaintop. One time I heard that you shouldn't like tell the story of going home after you've gone somewhere, so this is the end of the date. This is the pinnacle. This is the peak. It was awesome. Peace. And so that's the story of my day yesterday, and it's not like every day is like that, but yesterday it was. It really was a nearly perfect, awesome day.